it drops open. Welcome back. I know it's been a while, but I've had nearly 5 months of rain, swell, big, every day, 4 days maximum sunshine. I think today might be the 6th day that we've actually had. That's beautiful. Nothing has gone my way for the last few months as a rock fisherman. I've tried to get out in the swells and had no luck as well. The weather's looking good coming, so I've been keeping an eye every day for a time slot to be able to get out there and try and get back into that chewy scene, slaying some chromies for you lads. But I just want to touch base with you guys on a piece of equipment that I use that I don't really know how many people actually use it, but it's a game changer. And if you're a nighttime bridge troll like me, probably the best piece of equipment I've ever owned, other than my rod and lures. For fishing bridges by yourself, usually you can land them on the bank. It's still very complicated from the bank up to the bridge. You've either got to let line out, run around and down, which watch a lot of people do, and me used to, and you lose a lot of fish from that point up on a bridge down to the rocks where your fish is swimming. The other part is a lot of people won't fish parts of the bridge because of the structure. There's poles, there's gas, water lines, there's electricity lines, there's all kinds of things going on around in some of the middle of the bridges, whether there's a bridge footpath separate and there's a middle bit, which is same as mine. So the first bit is this handrail. It's got a big massive handrail with a handle which I have rope on. Now obviously this is for bridges probably up to about 10 meters, is that right? 30 feet, yeah, around that. Obviously you're not going to go and fish the double bypass bridge at Iluka where it's, you know, I don't even know the height of that, the one that crosses the Clarence Yamba, 100 feet or whatever. You could, but you're going to need a lot of rope. So that's the first piece. Now this was $18.50 I believe, and it just keeps the rope neat, and you can wind it down easy, unload or wind it back up. The second piece, I think it's $15 roundabout, is a drop pot. This is a crab drop pot. Now you've got to get the metal bottom one because it's got the weight. So when this thing enters the water, it drops open like that. And if the tide's running out, you can lower it down and then you can wind it and let it float in under your fish. Fish goes in here, pull her up. If the tide's coming in, you get your fish to the closest to you as possible, and you can flick it out and then let it drift back towards you, and the fish as it goes in, pull it up. Now I've landed, you know, 80 centimeter dew in these. I believe I could get a meter 20 in this and pull it up if they were at the bridge. It's a chance, but 80 centimeter flathead, and this thing has been a game changer for me when I solo fish at night on my own. You know, I just let it drop down like that, and then I get the fish in, and you can wheel it up if you want, or you can just hand pull it. But for anyone that's into bridge fishing day or night, this thing is going to change your life. Alrighty, let's go to the actual footage. I've filmed some for the night that I just went down there, and to show you guys how it works. So we'll get into it. I'll just get there now. So we're here. Let's go. I'll show you how to do it. we go. Let's sit that there. And I'll show you. This here is the best $35 you'll ever spend, and the best bridge bit of equipment that you may or may have never heard of. Let's see. Yep. Got one. His mates are still hanging. Oh, that's cool. Got one. It's a dial 4,000 frames. I rigged it up with 30 for this reason. Now see, I'm stuck between that pole and this bridge. Plenty of heat on this rod. It's me snapping rod. Okay. Now, this is the net. It's got to make sure you have the metal net. Now, watch this. Drop it in front of it, and under, and swoop. Got it. Now I can put my rod down. Got the net. Just winding up. Look at that. Boom. Fish in the net. How good's that? There's my baby Jew in my net. Landed safely, easily. So there's my net. Me Joey that I just landed in it. Oh, he's alive. There we go. There's tonight's colour, white bait junkie. Third Jude hooked, second landed, one tailor. And all the gear. So good for bridge fishing. Oh, we gotta jump there. There he is. He's hiding on the rock. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good tailor. So strong, I'm pulling down and it's not opening. What the? Look at that. Can't believe how strong that jaw is. There's a bait junk. That's just a snapping jaw. Got it. There it is. Not a bad tailor.
yourself. Epic, another catch. There it is. Just got out that bait junkie prime again in white. Look at that guy. Not a bad one. Get him.
Alright, thanks again for watching another episode of the G-Man or Ghost Fishing. Yeah, I hope that little bit of equipment and tip helps some of you guys that fish bridges. You could also use it off big wharfs, docks, anything that's a bit harder to get down to and you want to land a fish. It's also a great way you can put the fish back in and release it, and you can lower it down without having to throw it off a high point back into the water, and then dip it and the fish swims out, and no harm done. So for me, it is an awesome piece of equipment. Thanks again for watching. I am going to get back out on the rocks very soon and start shooting more content. I've had a few changes in life, but we've got to go over those humps up and down and then adapt. But we will be back. See you soon. Peace.